Hey, I'm Dean Lewis, and I'm here at Z100 for a fan interview, and I'm answering your questions. Let's do the first one. Rosie Belfleur says, are you single? Yes, I am. Yeah, I mean, I had a relationship for a long time during waves, but I'm single at the moment. Next question from Shawn Merch. Which is kind of funny. I'm assuming Shawn Mendes' merch. Will you do a song with Shawn Mendes? I would love to. I mean, I'd love to write songs with Shawn. That'd be great. He's amazing. I'm a big fan. From RXXMU, what is your annoying habit? I touch my hair too much. I've got to stop doing that. And I know when I'm really anxious when I'm touching it a lot. Stephanie says, do you sing in the shower? When I'm really happy, I do. So maybe like half the time. KHG Inspires Me says, what country do you want to visit the most? I actually love America and I love Los Angeles. But I also love Europe. I was in Belgium, I really enjoyed that. France was great, Germany. But I love Los Angeles and America. It's like, there's something about it. Music is Life 1239 says, who inspired you in your music? I was really inspired by Oasis and Bruce Springsteen. There's a line in Dancing in the Dark, which is, messages keep getting clearer, radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror, I want to change my clothes, my hair, my face. And that inspired every song I've ever done because he's just talking about being anxious and hating things about himself. And I love that. And so I use that in Be Alright and in every song that I write. Next one is from Swimming CV. What was the hardest song to write and why? They all come pretty quickly. The hardest one, it's a really tough question. A song called Straight Back Down was probably just the hardest. Just took a while to get right. I'm really excited. I like how it's turned out, but it was just kind of one that we kept changing and reworking the actual song. Sometimes, like with the production, we can redo it a million times, but the actual song that I kept rewriting parts for a while. Jasmine Colucci says, how did you feel when you heard Be Alright on the radio for the first time? It's one of the best feelings ever, especially being in America and hearing it. It's something I never thought was possible, so it blows my mind. Michaela Vargas 7 says, best piece of relationship advice you've ever received? Just from my dad, which was like, that I put in Be Alright, that nothing heals the past like time. So giving yourself some time and you won't care as much. Emma 46607466 says, how are you so amazing? I don't know, how did you choose that username? That's amazing too. And why those numbers? There's so many numbers, they seem really specific. But thank you for saying I'm amazing, I appreciate that. Banson Repeat says, what is the most meaningful lyric you've ever written? Well, that's a really tough one. Probably, there's a song called Half a Man, and the chorus is, how am I supposed to love you when I don't love who I am? Which I wrote like 5 years ago when I felt like a very different person. And I felt like when I wrote it, I was like, it made me kind of get shivers, and I was like, that has to be written by someone else. There has to be someone, and I couldn't find an example of it, so probably that one. Lena Raphael says, why are your curls so perfect? I don't know, but thank you very much. I accidentally, yesterday, I was doing a gig and I had to borrow, because when I wash my hair it gets really fluffy, and I called my sound guy and I'm like, where's your hair cream? And he said it was in his bag, and I got it out. And then I put it in my hair, and then I got there, and when I gave it back to him, I realized it was his, he has really bad skin, and it was his hand moisturizer that I put in my hair, and that's what I'm working with now. So that's the secret, I think. Mon Petite Curl, would you collaborate with Harry Styles? Sure, Harry's great. Ramen64 says, what song have you written that was the most personal? Probably Half a Man at the time. It's a really personal song. Yeah, I'd say Half a Man. It's going to be on my album, and I haven't released it yet. From Abby Skinner, are you a Jonas Brothers fan? Yeah, I love Joe Jonas, and he's a big fan of mine apparently. He likes waves, and is a nice guy. And the new song's very good. And the last question, Crystal says, blue or orange shirt? I'd say a blue shirt, because orange is not a very flattering color on me, I don't think. So, thank you all for your questions. This was a Z100 fan chat, and yeah, thanks for sending them all in.
From the top of the Empire State Building. Z100.